Hey, everybody, it's Alan again, hoping that you are all doing very, very well. Today is November 17th, and on this date back in 2006, we lost Miss Ruth Brown, very well known as the Queen of R&B. And in honor of her memory and her great, great talents, let's listen to the song Why Me?
When there's a heart to be broken, why mine? Why mine? When there are arms left longing, why mine? Why mine? Of all the other fishes swimming in the sea, why'd you have to come and pick on me? Why me? Why me? Why me? When there are dreams to be shattered, why mine? Why mine? When there's a soul left searching, why mine? Why mine? It seems every time that I take a chance, I always wind up with a broken romance. Why me? Why me? Why me? How could you fall in love with someone else after saying you love me? I was so surprised when I realized you were making a fool of me. When there were lips that need kissing, why mine? Why mine? When there are eyes left crying, why mine? Why mine? Baby, when I said that I love you, why'd you have to break my heart in two? Why mine? Why mine? Why mine?
And sometimes it is just so cool to go back and listen to the old stuff. You know, Ruth Brown, the Queen of R&B. She's kind of in that tier with like the Coco Taylor and the Laverne Bakers, you know, not quite the Aretha Franklin or the Etta James or the Ella Fitzgeralds, but, you know, you wouldn't necessarily mention her in the same breath as, you know, like a Billie Holiday either. But still, there's something there. There's something just really, really full and rich and soulful about that amazing voice of hers. As I'm listening to it, I'm thinking to myself, wait a second, wasn't she mentioned in the movie Ray? And in the back of my brain, I am trying to go through that scene where it's the scene where Ahmet Ertegun and Jerry Wexler are walking across the street and they're trying to figure out how to break it to Ray Charles that, you know, they don't have a tour for him to go play on. You know, he found a band, he put a band together. They can't believe he put a band together so quickly. And then they walk in and they hear him rehearsing and they go, oh my God, we got to get this down on, as they said, down on wax, back in the day when they were recording direct to vinyl or direct to acetate. But I do think it was Ruth Brown's whose name was mentioned when they were walking across the street. I cannot remember. It's towards the very beginning of the movie, probably only about 20, 30 minutes into it. After he comes off the road, he leaves the band he was with, which was, oh God, he was on tour with another, oh my God, it's going to drive me crazy. I'm going to have to go back and watch the movie again, aren't I? Funny part is I'll stop this recording and I'll remember who it was that I was trying to think of. But it's towards that beginning of the movie. You know, it's after, you remember the scene in the movie where he's mad because he feels like the guy who's the road manager is shortchanging him. And he quits the band and he leaves the band. He goes off on his own. He moves back to probably New York. And that's when Ahmet Ertegun comes in and actually, takes over buys out his contract. And then a little while later, after they sort of try to get him to have his own sound, he puts a band together and he's going to have his band be the backing band for whoever they're going out on tour with. And I think it was Ruth Brown. I cannot remember. Well, if you remember, put it in the comments below. I'd be curious to find out if I don't find out first by rewatching the beginning of the movie right now. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed this. Please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. I urge you to go back and listen to some old music like this. Go listen to some Ruth Brown. Go listen to some Etta James. Go listen to some Laverne Baker or something like that. Something you wouldn't normally listen to. Reinvigorate your imagination. Open your ears up to something that has long since been forgotten by many of us. But, when we go back and we listen to it, we think, oh my God, it was so cool. And yeah, that'd be very cool. Anyway, just know that I appreciate y'all and I wish you well. Take care.